This is me, a Canadian who flew to Taiwan before the outbreak. And I decided to stay here with my girlfriend Grace because it feels safer knowing Taiwan responded fast and enforced a system for its people. Everything seems so normal here as businesses are wide open and classes are still ongoing. And that being said, we'd like to show you a day in our lives during this pandemic in Taipei. Our morning starts off like any other day. Grace wakes up first to get ready to meet potential clients in the morning while I get ready to start my day. I don't usually have breakfast since we're both doing intermittent fasting, so I stick with warm water or a cup of black coffee in the morning. I usually respond to emails or finish what I left off the day before, and I do this until Grace comes home and we get lunch together. And before we go out, we make sure we have our hand sanitizers and masks on. Proper precautions are key to avoid the spread of the virus. In Taipei, it's still busy, the streets are bustling, and the everyday life is close to normal. You'll see people taking public transportation like us. You'll notice most of the people are already wearing masks as the government easily caught up to produce enough masks for everyone in Taiwan. Around January or February, I remember there was a shortage of masks. So the government made sure to only give a certain amount to avoid hoarding. Everybody and every hospital had enough masks until production caught up to the demand. You'll see hand sanitizers in shops, buildings, restaurants, or any establishments you go to. You also see cleaners everywhere to make sure places like handrails or escalator handles are sanitized. And today we stopped by a department store and it seems less busy than usual. But we caught up where the crowd was. At a book sale, where everyone is clumped up in a small space. People here aren't really scared to have a close approximation to another person, as the government keeps track of the people who are infected. And people who came back to Taiwan are quarantined by law for 14 days. They track their phones and make sure to pay and feed them at their place of quarantine. With the government's fast reaction and control, everyone feels safer and does their everyday things with proper precautions. Our everyday lives are close to normal, and we are so fortunate to be here. You see traffic jams and everyone being out and about, but there's always a hint of fear in everyone's hearts. This is a scary time, but it doesn't have to be. We just have to do the things we need to do and play our part. And as we head home, the streets are still busy and the metro can still be packed because of rush hour. Everyone goes home and takes public transportation. Some metro stations have scanners before entering the station. This is to deny entry for people who already have fever. This is also true for some establishments. In Taiwan, you'll see people cooperate as best as they can, and that's what makes it feel safe around here. That stops the virus having power over us. Of course, there's still uncertainty, and we don't know if we'll contain this completely in the near future or spread it even more. We'll just have to do proper precautions as best as we can. So our routine when we get home is we wash our hands, 20 seconds to be exact, and our clothes go straight to the bin, and we spend the night watching a show or a movie. And that's about it. We'll see you guys in the next video.